yeah, I'm starting to see we have some people stepping in. You guys join the stream. Today is our Ring the Bells class. What we'll need today, for those of you at home, is some heavyweights and some medium weights. If you guys have a barbell set up, you're more than welcome to use it, or a bench. But then again, maybe you don't have that at home. So at least some heavyweights and some medium weights should be able to get us through if you guys ever want to drop down. But I would encourage the heavyweights. And then to let you guys know a little bit about what we're doing here in studio. The state, the city, and the health officials have lifted some restrictions. So we're going to be kind of free to move around in here. So we're going to try that a little bit more today. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit. And probably going throughout the next couple of weeks as well. So obviously, we're going to try to get you guys as much as possible, but sometimes you guys have a little bit more space at home anyway, so maybe that works for you. It allows us to be a little bit more creative in studio, and hopefully that's able to transfer over to you guys. But yeah, we're going to get started here, guys, in a couple of minutes. Once again, heavyweights, maybe some medium weights if you want to drop down, and we'll get started here in a moment. Sweet. Hey. No tape. Yes, took the tape up. That's all right. I am going to try having us do, I think the only thing we have moving throughout the gym today, if you guys are okay with it, is going to be farmer's carries, just to kind of get us back into that ability of farmer carries. So like when you do a dumbbell and you walk, and then, because we used to do circuits around the room as well. So it's just kind of getting us back into that mood, if you guys are okay with it as well. But certainly you'll need a barbell. You can put that with some pretty heavy weights. We will be having some bicep, tricep extension possibilities. So if you want medium weights for that, but otherwise you can bring that barbell as high as you want to take it. How's the low back feeling today? Okay. You went down pretty quick when you set the weights down, so you're feeling a little comfortable at least. But yeah, I mean, if it's sore,
I'll use pain as my guide.
Yeah, exactly. That's how we want to do it.
Are we doing the same kind of thing with last week?
What did we do? Where I forgot to tell you, we were dropping weights for the upper weights. It will be a little bit more cut. So yes, we will have some heavy weights early on for some upper body stuff or some lower body stuff, as well as barbell row, which I think you should be able to do the same weight. And then we will drop it down for some press, tricep extensions, and bicep curls. But you're also welcome to have some dumbbells with you as well. I would actually encourage one heavy set of dumbbells though, because we'll be doing some farmer carries, walking back and forth across the room if you guys are comfortable with it. But right there, guys, how about we start here giving me those arm circles? So pretty much we're gonna be walking, and then we're always gonna turn facing the mirror, and then I'll have you guys do like a little bit of a squat, like you're picking up a suitcase on each side. So again, just kind of a little bit of getting that neck warmed up, as well as just kind of getting that travel sense back into us as if we were carrying some. Sure thing. And we're doing those arm circles here. We should be bringing them back down, and then we're going to start going backwards. Same thing, start small, go big, and bring it back down after that. And should be bringing that back down there, and then you're giving me those hamstrings and that chest opener right there. And from there, we'll bring it up. We'll go high knees, or at least a march for me, guys. High knees, but at least a march. And transfer over butt kicks for me, butt kicks for me. And right there, hug those knees in for me, hug them in. Yeah, in the glutes. That's why we like to do this stretch in case you're feeling a little reminiscent of that. And hopefully this helps us out because we're going to go into squats here. So giving you a little bit of, if you want to take them slow, that's going to help us get that stretching as well. And start giving me that calf raise at the top of those squats, calf raise at the top of the squats. And roll those or lean back and forth on those ankles. Heel to toe, heel to toe. There we go. And there you'll give me some lunges. Those can be fast, those can be slow, forward or backwards. And if we don't want to, we of course have that mountain climber stretch as well. Come on up right there, guys. Right there, you're going to shift side to side there for me, staying low if we can, stretching those adductors, those anterior thigh muscles. And come on up, guys. Give me those hip openers right there. And the same thing, but opposite there, guys. Knee to the outside to the in, outside to the in. And relax there, guys. Grab some water. We can put the mats off to the side because the first thing we're just going to get them out of the way are those farmer carries here. Or at least that farmer carry series. And if at any point you guys also want this fan on, we can turn that one on as well. Sure, all right. We'll get some circuit or some circulation going in there, guys. But what you guys will be doing for me, like I said, you're pretty much imagining these as suitcases. So you're giving me a little bit of a squat, just a quarter squat, pinching those shoulder blades up, always turning towards the mirror. Set the suitcases down, pick them back up, walk back against those shoulders up, turn always towards the mirror, and we're just going back and forth there, you guys. Yep. Always activating those shrug muscles. And 3, 2, squat first, and yep. And then always facing towards the mirror. Nice shoulder. Yep. Squat on each side as if you're picking up and putting down those suitcases at the airport because it is travel season. Possibly. Down and back for it, end at the wall, you guys. And then we're going to have some single arm shoulder press on the other side. So go ahead, set one weight down here. You're giving me just one arm. Shoulder press, trying to maintain that torso alignment. So whichever dumbbell you want to use, heavy or light, but again, just one shoulder here, one arm press. And we'll start in 3, 2, and begin. Try.
This face.
Let's have it just a natural 45-degree angle there. You're doing a little bit of rotation, which is fine as long as the shoulders feeling okay. Main goal we want to make sure here is that that torso isn't sliding over when we're going. 2, 1, switch for me right there, you guys. Switch for me right there. And same thing right there. Ten seconds, we're going into a barbell row after that. And 5, 4, try to maintain this torso. 2, 1, go ahead, set those weights down here, guys. Grabbing that barbell or those other dumbbells if you guys are at home. Barbell row here. 3, 2, and begin. Driving those elbows up, pitching those shoulder blades back. 2, and 1. You guys go ahead, set those down here. We're doing all 3 of those things one more time. So we have the dumbbell farmer carries. If the farmer carry ever gets too much, we can just turn that into a shrug or shrug hold. But again, always facing the mirror as we turn with that squat. And 3, 2, and begin for me right there, you guys. Again, looking for great body posture here, making sure that that torso isn't leaning too much forward here or too far back. Always turning to face the mirror. Back stays nice and straight on the way down. And on the back wall there, guys, for me. Give me a final squat on that back wall. Final squat on that back wall. Set those weights down. And once again, single arm, shoulder press here. Again, making sure, especially as we get fatigued, we're not rocking that torso. Let's go ahead and start right there. Main goal here while we're doing single arm, again, is just that torso control here, trying to maintain stability throughout. Let's have everybody hold with that arm parallel to the ground right there. Arm parallel to the ground. Yep, there you go. And 4, 3, 2, switch for me there, guys. Same thing, other arm for me, and begin. Okay, give me that pause there with that arm parallel to the ground. Pause, perfect. Paying attention to that shoulder, great adjustment there, making sure we're nice and straight for me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Picking up that barbell one more time for us, guys. Barbell rows here. Barbell rows, or of course, dumbbell rows if we're at home, we don't have a barbell. And begin for me right there, you guys. Make sure that back is always staying nice and straight. No curvature in that lower spine. Everybody holding at the top, holding at the top. Down with me, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Up again and hold for me. Up again and hold for me. Breathe in here, breathe in here. Make sure we're not holding in that breath. And down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Go ahead, set that down. You guys grab me some water here. We will be utilizing the pad here next. Specifically, we're going to have a barbell squat and barbell RDL there for the hamstrings, taking it down to the mat. Barbell glute bridge after that. If you want to take an opportunity to stretch the hamstrings a little bit for the low back, might be a good idea. In about 10 seconds here, guys, we're going to grab that barbell. We're going to have that squat here. I'll have you guys set up. Starting in 3, 2, barbell squat. Begin for me right there, you guys. Making sure those knees aren't coming in, still pressing through those heels, driving up with the glutes. Back stays nice and straight. And go ahead, relieve or bring that bar up here. RDLs here. Slight bend in the knee. You can also transfer to a dumbbell, but let's go in 3, 2, and back nice and straight. Go ahead right there, guys. Focusing on those hamstrings. And 5, 4, 3, 2, going down to the ground here, guys. We have glute bridges with the barbell, dumbbell, or no weights if you don't want any. Great control on the way down. That's awesome. And begin glute bridges for me right there, you guys. Oh, no, continuous glute bridge, unless you do want to hold. Once you get to the top, see if you can't grab another inch. Three, two, one more time through those 3, guys. How's the weight selection for us today, Doc? Liking this one? Awesome. Once again, guys, that is squats coming at us here. And 3, 2, and go ahead for me, guys, right there. Go ahead for me. Right there, I'm going to have everybody up to the top, down with me here. Down 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back up for me. Down 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back up for me. Down 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Holding at the bottom for me. Holding at the bottom once you get there. And I want you guys to bring it slow up there here, slow up, and then we're done at the top, guys. Still have those RDLs. Feel free to get a little bit of a breather here if you have to shake them out, but we're going RDLs here next. In 3, 2, and begin. Keeping that back nice and straight the whole time. And 3, 2, glute bridges, guys, off on the mat here. Glute bridges on the mat. And 3, 2, and begin for me with those glute bridges. Three, 2, and grab me some water, you guys. Grab me some water here. Next one we got here, guys, is going to be barbell bicep curl if we want to adjust the weights ahead of time. But then we're going to have a press or a push-up, depending on how we feel about those weight options. After that, we're going to have a barbell or dumbbell tricep extension. And then we're going to be on the ground, high plank, weight pass, or just a low plank if we're not comfortable being on the wrist. All right, that's the attitude. So bicep curls with the barbell or the dumbbell, depending on how we feel about those weights. 3, 2, begin. Wrist nice and straight, guys. We want those wrists nice and straight. That's how we protect the wrist. Don't want to have it too curled. Don't want to have it too extended. Looking great. Looking great. Like I said, after this, we're going to have a push-up, barbell, or dumbbell press. Right there, let's have everybody hold parallel to the ground here. Hold parallel. Yeah. you said you were comfortable with the weight, so let's see how comfortable. 2, 1, off to the ground, you guys. Off to the ground. How's the wrist feeling after that one? All right. So like I said, guys, we have either the push-up option, barbell press option, or dumbbell press option here. I'm going to let you guys choose that based on the weight options you have available. And let's start in 2 and pressing right there, you guys, for me. Pressing right there. And 4, 3, 2, and 1, guys. This is where that option comes. It's either going to be a tricep extension with the bar, but if you want to switch off to the dumbbell, because sometimes the bar is a little awkward, I'll give you guys a quick moment to decide that. Yep, skull crusher. Yep. So pretty much a skull crusher, tricep extension right there. Trying to keep those elbows locked. Looks like we're ready. Let's begin right there, you guys. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Dot, how's that weight going? Thought about adding another 10 seconds when I heard you said something. I was like, we'll keep to schedule though. So like I said, guys, this is going to be that plank pass. One arm, bringing it over here. As wide as you bring it, the harder it's going to be. If we don't want to do the plank pass, we can just do a plank on the forearms here. Let's start passing that dumbbell in 3, 2, and begin. The farther out you bring that dumbbell, the more your body's going to have to rotate, the more difficult it's going to be. And she took it right away. Great work here. Great work. Maintaining that alignment from the shoulders to the hips to the ankles here. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Quick breather, guys. We're pretty much staying in this position. We have bird dogs coming at us. If you want to get a quick sip of water, you're more than welcome to. And we'll start those bird dogs here in 4, 3, alternating, by the way, 2, 1. Go ahead for me, guys, right there. Less than 10 for me, guys, less than 10. Water after this as well here. Beating me in a V stretch. 2, 1, relax. Like I said, guys, down in a V stretch. If you want to grab another sip of water, I never would disapprove of that, unapprove of that. I'm always game for it is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, V stretch right down in the middle. And let's walk it off to the left leg there, you guys. Walk it off to the left here. Bringing the right with it is going to give you more of a little back stretch because you're going to have to get that torso rotation. The further over you bring that right arm. And let's walk it over to the right side now. And bring it back to center for me, guys, right there for a little bit here. Back to center. And go ahead, come out of that one, you guys. We're going to give me a figure 4 here. Glute stretch. Go ahead, roll that far ankle for me as well. Getting some blood flow back into it. I'll just switch over to that other leg. And right there, I'll have you guys come on up here. For good measure, you can give me a hamstring stretch. This can either be a more disciplined backstage straight hamstring stretch, or you can let the entire spine roll out, I guess is what I was trying to say. Yeah, there you go. And from there, you're slowly raising here to grab one ankle. Give me a quad stretch. And switch, same thing, other side. And from there, you guys are going to be either giving me a tricep stretch or a lat stretch here, putting that arm behind the head. If you feel like the tricep is a little all right, you can also breathe into that lat a little bit, hit them both, depending on how you're feeling. Switch, give me the same thing on the other side. And I'll have you guys relax right there here. Roll the shoulders for me a little bit. And then go ahead and let them drop. Bring that chin down to the chest here. Let's get a stretch in the back of the neck. From there, I'll have you raise it up. Same thing, opposite direction, chin to the ceiling, front of the neck. Return to center there for me. One of your same side shoulder, side of the neck. Great for those farmer carries. And bring it up. Give me the same thing on the other side. And right there, that'll be it for us, guys. Grab some water, get some more stretching if you need to, but that is our Thursday. And thank you guys for joining in. As we'll be back tomorrow, and of course, full week next week. Thank you guys so much.